ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News. Each week we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve and the community. Now the news. As anticipated over the last few months, this past week saw the start of this year's autumn Steam sale, dubbed the Steam Exploration Sale. Unlike the larger summer and holiday sales, the Exploration Sale is set to only last a period of about 6 days, from November 26th through December 2nd. While the sale prominently features the expected 24-hour daily deals alongside some new 48-hour feature deals, it does not include the return of much shorter flash sales, community choice votes, or any kind of minigame, all of which will likely show up again for this year's holiday sale, which we'll come back to in a moment. At the time of writing on Friday evening, there is currently around 5,700 items on sale across the Steam storefront, including full games both old and new, downloadable content, full expansion packs, and much more. To put this figure in perspective, this means Steam currently offers more games and software at reductions of between 10% and 90% than most platforms offer at all, so it's safe to say there'll be something for you somewhere within the bowels of the store pages. That said, there's only a few days left of the sale from the time this video airs, so be sure to head on over and grab yourself a bargain while you can. Then again, it's hardly the end of the world if you miss out this time around, as it's likely only another few weeks before the annual holiday sale begins in the last week of December, meaning you won't have to wait that long for new deals to destroy your wallet all over again just in time for the new year. Steam isn't the only Valve-owned storefront currently running a substantial sale, however, as the Valve store currently features up to 70% off a range of physical merchandise from a number of their games. The sale began on Friday and is set to run through Tuesday the 2nd of December 2014, giving you just a few days to grab as much loot as your postman can carry. A few impressive highlights we've noticed from the store page include 50% off all Dota 2 demi-heroes, 55% off all Team Fortress 2 action figures, 40%, 50%, and 60% off t-shirts for Portal 2, Team Fortress 2, Half-Life 2, and Dota 2, and 40% off a full physical version of the Portal 2 Songs to Test By soundtrack. There's a whole lot more on offer, and it's definitely worth a look. A number of blog posts to the Counter-Strike Global Offensive website this past week highlighted the return of souvenir packages as part of the much-anticipated DreamHack Winter 2014 event on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. By connecting Twitch and Steam profiles, users viewing the tournament from either of the Twitch live streams were able to receive themed case drops to commemorate the event. The specific kind of case drop received depended on the map being played at the time, such as Dust 2 awarding a Dust 2 collection case. This would then attach 2 team stickers to whichever gun was provided from opening it, based on the 2 teams competing at that time. Account linking, along with the Pick'em challenge we mentioned on last week's episode, provided a bunch of different ways to enjoy the show up until the grand final on Saturday, as LDLC and Ninjas in Pajamas faced off against each other for the $100,000 first place prize. After a really exciting and closely matched final, LDLC claimed a 19-16 round overtime victory on Overpass following a 2-1 series with matches on both Dust 2 and Inferno, so congratulations to them and all of the other teams who participated. With around 300,000 consecutive users on Twitch and 400,000 on GoTV for the final few rounds, it was definitely a very impressive final, highlighting the continued growth and strength of CSGO and its standing as one of the world's top esports. There's more information about the DreamHack Winter 2014 event, the tournament, and its winners over on the Counter-Strike Global Offensive website, which you should definitely take a look at if you're looking to catch up, even if we already spoiled the results for you. Oops. While sizable, interesting, or noteworthy game updates for the likes of Dota 2, Team Fortress 2, and Counter-Strike Global Offensive weren't really a thing this week, the Steam community did receive a minor yet interesting update on Tuesday the 25th. The change, which is likely only really going to affect the most active traders and, well, scammers, has modified the manner by which purchased games can be traded after being purchased as gifts. Upon purchasing a new game as a gift, the item will be made untradeable for 30 days in order to prevent games then being revoked following issues with a purchaser's payment methods. Games tagged as gifts can still be gifted to other users at any time, as the restriction only applies to trading, meaning buying a gift for your friend for Christmas won't be any different than before. As we mentioned, this is likely aimed at preventing scammers from quickly purchasing a game, trading it away for potentially valuable virtual goods before having the title deliberately revoked, in order to give the short end of the stick to the receiving party. Valve have provided a clear explanation of this new change over on the Steam Trading Cards community group, so be sure to check it out if you feel this new trading restriction may affect you. Following on from Half-Life 2's 10th anniversary 2 weeks back, this Sunday marked the 10th anniversary of Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, the game's multiplayer component. To celebrate, we booted our live stream back up and checked out the game for the first time in years. Nick and Jake, with a little help from the team at tf2maps.net, opened up a 16-slot server to try out each of the game's maps and its pair of game modes. They were eventually joined by John and even myself as The Reckoning, and we had a blast smashing each other's brains out with toilets and stun sticks. As with our previous live stream, the entire 3-hour event has been highlighted on our Twitch TV account indefinitely, so be sure to head on over to check it out if you're interested. This past week also marks 2 small milestones for our Facebook and Twitter pages, as they both surpassed 7,000 likes and 8,000 followers respectively. It's great seeing both pages grow, so thanks a lot to everyone who has supported either or both accounts so far. Oh, and while we didn't quite manage to get our next Half-Life 2 themed episode out this past week, we are looking to release it this coming week. Script note, isn't that right, James? And, yeah. And on that note, it's probably for the best we close out this week of Valve News. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch TV, and to get involved in the conversation over on the ValveTime.net forums. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.